So this is a major Persona 3 spoiler, so if you haven't played the game yet or are interested in playing the game, don't watch this video. In this video I'll be showing off a few details that I really like about Persona 3 Reload. First of all, I really do like the lighting. You can actually see, shadows through the windows and whatnot, and that's actually really cool. This is a very unnecessary attention to detail, but I really like it anyway. So what's happened? So the characters find out that the world might end on December or January 31st. They could die because they're going to have to fight some giant Eldritch death god, and it could mean the end of the world if they lose. Or heck, apparently this death god can't even really be defeated, but they're going to try the Final Fantasy VII in this situation and still try to fight it anyway. And one thing I really do like is that what Reload does is that the dorm, sorry for wording this wrong, but the dorm's color scheme has completely changed. It was a lot more bright and a little bit dark throughout most of the game. Plus, the catchy hip hop or rap music that was in the background. Sorry for not being able to distinguish between the two. But it still had a charming feeling to it, the Iwatodai dorm. And one thing, now the whole dorm is bleak. The characters find out that the world might end within a month. They're gonna die within a month if they try to fight this death god. And worst of all, they're gonna be fully aware of their own demise. So as a result, the dorm's color scheme has completely changed to being more bleak, but also somewhat kind of hopeful too, because there's also light, and the characters are also trying to stay optimistic. Also, I also just noticed this other new detail. The shadows on the characters change depending on where you are. See that? Because he stepped under that light panel right there, his clothing scheme or his shadow. I'm trying to word this properly. Basically, the lighting and shadows are more detailed in Persona 3 Reload. And, this is such an unnecessary detail for what isn't even really a AAA game, to be honest. Like, this is the kind of detail that you will find in Red Dead Redemption or The Witcher 3 or Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yotei. Games that have way bigger budgets. Persona 3 Reload, even though it does look better than the original games and portable, it's not really that much of a big budget game. But that just goes to show the amazing effects of going with a stylistic anime design or shell shading. Not that Persona 3 Reloaded uses shell shading, but for other games. Overall, I'm just saying, this design is better than games trying to go all realistic. Anyway, sorry for not being able to word how I feel correctly. I'm just really appreciating this game. Also, one thing I really do love about Reload is how when the characters are chilling in the dorm, in the original game they were a lot more stilted. Here, though, they're more animated, like Mitsuru's over there drinking her cup of tea. Fuka is using her laptop and, clicking on the keyboard. Although, you're not supposed to use your laptop on your lap because that can actually cause overheating or dust buildup or whatever. Yukari is painting her nails. It's just really cool stuff. Ken is over here also drinking tea. Junpei can be seen eating ramen. But, yeah, I really do like this remake because unlike a lot of video game remakes, Persona 3 Reload has been mostly faithful to the original source material, and that's just really satisfying. Also, I just want to say it is completely possible to get all the social links without using New Game Plus. Like, all I gotta do is max out Fuka, Mitsuru, and Yukari, and then I can start Aigis' social link, which will be available just about every day. Christ, man, this game has gotten depressing. Even the background music has changed throughout the city. And, since the end of the world is more or less coming, we can see characters becoming, or NPCs becoming, a lot more hopeless, with the exception of a few. It's like the whole city's full of zombies now at this point. Another thing I really do like about Persona 3 Reload how since this game is set in the city, there are a lot more NPCs going about and whatnot, or you know, this background music sounds beautiful. Damn, this game is depressing. I need to talk to some wholesome old people. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Well, I already maxed out the social link arc, but I don't really care, man, because this is just getting tragic. Oh look, the music's it's all happy again. Hooray! Yay! The end of the world's not happening. Another really cool attention to detail in Persona 3 Reload is, well, actually, this goes for a lot of Persona games in general, but a lot of people didn't notice this. But did you know that none of the protagonists in this game are black or Latino? Like, that really took me by surprise, to be honest.